In 2017, a man named John Jefferson and his wife were riding their motorcycle in British Columbia, Canada. However, while they were riding, a deer jumped out of nowhere onto the road they were driving on, and in order to evade it, John took an evasive maneuver, but unfortunately drove straight into a guardrail. His wife was relatively uninjured. However, John himself suffered a massive injury to his foot, specifically the talus bone in his ankle, which not only popped out of its socket, but it popped out of his body. When he went to the hospital, doctors had to surgically reimplant it. However, the drawback to this is that it was prone to infections and chronic pain. In order to combat this, from 2017 to 2019, John was forced to take antibiotics while also being heavily wheelchair-ridden. And in 2019, when John got tired of all this, doctors effectively gave him an ultimatum. You can either keep this cycle going or you can get it amputated. But John didn't like either of those two options, so he sought out a new alternative, 3D printing a replacement for his talus, which was chronically infected. In 2019, he went in for surgery to get it properly replaced by this new 3D printed part, and the surgery was a success. Not only was it a success, but the biocompatible material chosen was actually proven to be heavily resistant to infection and pain. Not only that, John has actually been walking better than ever. He's finally able to take walking more easily than he used to be able to, and he very rarely needs his wheelchair now. This is just one example of one of the great things that 3D printing these replacements for bones can actually accomplish. It helped the crippled man be able to walk again, while also getting rid of that constant pain he had to deal with for the past 2 years. There are many more applications for 3D printing these bone replacements. However, hopefully no one actually needs to get them. But in case they are actually needed, these provide a great alternative if you're ever given an ultimatum like that, because it can be a tough choice. However, in the biomedical engineering field, 3D printing these bone replacements come a long way. So while, much like everything else in medicine, it's not perfect, but it is actually a great solution for a problem like this if it ever happens to you.